The title, 2013 Betfair World Snooker Champion, the Rocket, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Whenever the name Ronnie O'Sullivan is brought up in conversations about snooker, it immediately evokes images of his lightning-fast gameplay, unparalleled accuracy, and unique, rebellious personality that has been a major part of the sport for over 30 years. Beneath the glittering facade of his numerous victories and records lies a less talked about, somewhat unsettling influence he has had on the sport, a profound impact that has gone largely under the radar. When you start digging into the backstory of Ronnie O'Sullivan's snooker career, it's like unrolling a rich, complex tapestry loaded with personal trials and pivotal influences. Ronnie didn't just grow up in a family that liked snooker. He was born into a household where snooker was practically part of the family DNA. This deep-rooted connection to the sport was a double-edged sword. On one hand, it gave him a front-row seat to the world of professional snooker from a very young age, igniting a passion that would define his career. On the other hand, it also heaped on a ton of expectations and pressures that most kids his age wouldn't dream of facing. The influence of his family, especially his dad, was huge. Ronnie's father wasn't just a casual observer, he was a guiding force, pushing Ronnie to master the cues and angles of snooker. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. Alongside the support came hefty challenges, and it was Ronnie's ability to tackle this head-on that really fueled his ambition and sharpened his skills. Ronnie O'Sullivan exploded onto the snooker scene in the early 1990s, a time when the sport was mostly played by folks who took their sweet time, thinking through each shot with methodical precision. Then along came Ronnie, shaking things up in a big way. At just 17 years old, he stormed through the UK Championship, not just participating, but actually winning the whole thing. This win wasn't just a milestone, it set a record for the youngest ever winner, a record that still stands unchallenged to this day. But the real buzz wasn't just about Ronnie being a teenage champion, it was the way he played the game that turned heads. His style was electrifying, fast, fierce, and fearless, completely flipping the script on the more traditional, slow-paced snooker that spectators were used to. He wasn't there just to play, he was there to win and to wow. This fresh, dynamic approach didn't just win him a trophy, it won him fans, and marked the start of a new era in snooker, where speed and flair stood shoulder to shoulder with precision and deliberation. Ronnie O'Sullivan's technique on the snooker table combines both art and science. The technical aspects of his gameplay, his precision in shot selection, strategic safety plays, and explosive break-building skills are discussed here. His rigorous training regime, which emphasizes physical fitness and mental preparation, has made him a formidable opponent in the sport. Ronnie O'Sullivan did more than just play snooker, he completely transformed it. His bold, aggressive playing style and fearless shot-making compelled his competitors to either quickly adapt or face inevitable defeat. He also mastered the art of breaking his opponent's concentration, using fast-paced breaks and constant pressure to dominate the flow of matches. This introduction of mental tactics brought a new layer to snooker, demanding not just technical prowess, but also outstanding mental fortitude. Before we move on, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. O'Sullivan has redefined snooker, introducing strategic innovations that changed how players approach the game. His disruptive, fast-paced play and psychological warfare at the table have influenced both tactics and the mental aspects of snooker. Ronnie's career has been a thrilling roller coaster of dramatic highs and challenging lows. Clinching multiple world championships and facing unexpected defeats, this part of his journey chronicles significant milestones and setbacks. His resilience and ability to come back stronger from defeats also provide insights into how he has dealt with the pressure of fame and expectation. Ronnie O'Sullivan's career has been as much marked by controversy as by triumph. Public disagreements with snooker authorities, outspoken moments in the media, and his candid reflections on the sport and its administration highlight his maverick persona and its impact on his relationships with the snooker community. As a veteran of the sport, Ronnie's influence extends beyond his own matches. His guidance has helped shape the next generation of snooker talent, contributing to developing players' skills and mental toughness. His legacy is carried forward not just through his achievements, but through the successes of those he mentors. Ronnie's openness about his mental health struggles adds a significant dimension to his legacy. His discussions about coping with depression, the pressures of fame, and the loneliness that often accompanies professional sports have drawn much-needed attention to the importance of mental health in athletics. This openness offers a more humanized image that both fans and fellow athletes can admire. Beyond the snooker table, O'Sullivan's influence stretches throughout the sport and spills over into wider cultural contexts. His autobiographies and interviews provide a glimpse into the life of a top-tier athlete, revealing his multifaceted personality and the complexities of professional snooker. His commentary enriches fans' understanding of the game by highlighting strategic nuances. How will Ronnie O'Sullivan's enduring legacy affect upcoming generations? His blend of technical skill and psychological insight has established new benchmarks in snooker. This legacy propels players to new heights, but also casts a long shadow that new talents must navigate as they carve out their own paths in the sport. The unsettling reality of Ronnie O'Sullivan's legacy is that his sheer brilliance could potentially be a stumbling block for the next generation of players. His magnetic charisma, ironclad mental resilience, and unmatched skill set have indelibly reshaped the world of professional snooker. We're all quick to celebrate his numerous victories and the records he's smashed, but it's also crucial to recognize the tough challenges his towering legacy presents. But there's something a lot of people seem to be missing. The star player has been struggling with wrist spasms. It's a common snag for those who swing clubs, bats, or darts. So anyone into golf, cricket, darts, or baseball. This could seriously mess with his game. How's it going to affect his future in the sport? Could it be bad enough that O'Sullivan might have to call it quits? I'm really just trying not to beat myself up about it, O'Sullivan shared with ITV Sport. It's tough, not gonna lie. I'm trying to tweak how I think about the whole situation. A couple of weeks back, I would have just mentally checked out, especially because I wasn't feeling that flow I usually have. But I just told myself, keep pushing, keep your eye on the positives that might pop up just around the corner. As of now, it's anyone's guess how this will play out for him and his game. Will it be a minor hiccup or a major roadblock? Only time will tell. Newcomers to the sport not only have to meet the standard he set, they also have to contend with his enduring influence, which casts a long shadow over anyone aiming to make their mark in snooker today. It's a double-edged sword, inspiring yet daunting, setting a bar that is exhilarating yet exceptionally hard to reach. And that's a wrap for this video. See you in the next one. For more snooker content, click on the screen right now.